Aren't you a leader of that?
No, I'm not a leader of anything.
Okay, but you are a founder.
You could say that. I mean, I started We Are Change.
Yeah. Okay.
But it wasn't just me who started We Are Change. It was like I called a meeting with young people that are my friends, and we all came together one day. We didn't have a name, and we started talking to each other about what we wanted to do, what we wanted to accomplish, and then the whole group thought of a name together, and that was We Are Change, and that's where we started.
Was that before Obama came with?
Yes, that was in 2006. 2006, before Obama was even anywhere in the political spectrum, in the political media, we started We Are Change, and first we made a big mistake trying to run it as an organization, as a group. Really, it's an idea. That's all it is. It's an idea of being positive, being the change you want to see in this world.
Do you think We Are Change maybe disappearing after a while now? Or do you think
you mean dropping off the map? You mean not existing anymore?
Not existing.
Well, the idea will never die. There's over 250 chapters all over the world. So there's 250 chapters in many countries, many states in the United States that are still doing different things, getting involved in their community, feeding the homeless, going to city council meetings, getting involved politically, interviewing people. So it's still going, and I'm going to keep it going. Well, 9/11 to me is always going to be important.
Okay. So you are going to involve in the 9/11 truth?
If there's a politician that I think should be asked a 9/11 question, I'll ask that question too. If there's a politician that I believe did something else wrong, I'm going to ask him that something else.
Okay.
But
often you ask things about 9/11.
Yeah, especially this week, only because everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
And it's something very important to me. But I talk about everything.
Yeah, but it's okay when it's politicians. When if you start to do it with businessmen and private person, doesn't it get dangerous if you keep if you get the hate or connect them with mass murder and things like that? Can't that make them be hated by someone and they can act on that hate?
Well, one thing I do, I'm not a theorist.
Okay.
I always say I don't know what happened. I'm looking for answers, and
But you insinuate with your questions the truth, don't you?
I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly speaking,
Dude, listen, I can't even.
I mean, I think you're referring to the Silverstein thing, right?
Yeah.
Now, Silverstein came out with the pullet thing, right?
Yeah.
Everybody uses that as evidence. He came out with a counter statement. I found many problems with his counter statement to his official thing.
Okay.
I just asked him a question about those counter statements that don't make sense to me and don't make sense to a lot of people. It's on him right now, if he has nothing to hide, to answer those as best as he can. I just asked the question, and when they see the question not being answered, when they see me being dragged out, people make up their own mind. And if he would have stood there, if he would have stood there, answered the question, and said, "I'm sorry, I disagree with you. Let me correct you on this and this and this. This was wrong. This was wrong. I actually did this. Here's the evidence. Here's the proof. You're wrong." Right now, I'm trying to be as professional as I can. I'm learning, and you see a big progression from my first video with Zbigniew Brzezinski to Hamilton.
Yeah, We Are Change.
You see me asking questions, and I'm not calling them names.
No.
I'm not disrespecting them anymore. All I'm here to do is ask the questions.
Was you the person that was heckling Schwarzenegger, or who was that?
Yeah, Schwarzenegger.
It was you?
Yeah.
There was a great
It was
deal
me
of
and 4 other people.
name calling there, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that was 3 years ago?
Yeah, do you regret doing it that way?
Some of the things I did, I do regret, to be honest with you.
Some of it?
Some of the things I do regret looking back on.
Can you say something?
Well, I'm still learning, and everything happens for a reason, I believe. And my progression will get better as far as I get better feedback from people. But it's a lot more productive to stay professional and to just ask a question than calling somebody scum or to scream at them and to call them names.
Yeah, so that means you regret the way you did it with Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Okay. Great to hear. So we won't see that kind of heckling from you anymore then?
I I don't think so. I'll do my best. But again, I'm a human being. I'm not perfect.
Okay.
We all make mistakes.
So you are open for that you can lose it, as you can call it.
Anybody could.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not easy, especially in those kind of situations. I'm being honest. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But if you do that, it is easier when you calm down, not to put it on the internet.
Of course.
So
you have some valid points, and I'm working on myself.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee what's going to happen, what's going to change, but right now I'm trying to be as professional as I can. And I'm going to work on myself, and I'm going to try to be a better journalist every single day. And that happens with feedback from different people, and also seeing it myself, because sometimes you don't see yourself as a person. I'm my own man, and I try to work on myself, and I try to be better, and I could only lead by example, and I'm not here to put anybody down or anybody up, and I'm just here to do as best as I can, and that's all I'm going to do. Let me speak to this guy, he's been waiting.
Thank you.
No problem.